start streaming. Let me make sure it's live. Um, let's see. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Front Porch Reality. Today we are back here. Um, we're gonna be talking. Oh, dang it! Let me restart. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Front Porch Reality. Today we are gonna be talking about my official predictions for Big Brother 27. So, I'm very excited to for the season to start tomorrow. I can't believe it's already here. Um, Felt like yesterday I was just starting my daily question series on Instagram and Facebook, posting a question a day until Big Brother 27. That was 37 days ago today. Um, I started on June 3rd. It was just a random day. I just started posting them. But, um, yeah, I just posted my last question a few minutes ago, about 10 minutes ago, and it was who is your winner pick for Big Brother 27? I will be getting into who my winner pick is later on, and I'm very excited for this cast. We do have a few things to talk about before though. Um, so we do know that the Big Brother AI arena from last season is going to be back. I think I mentioned that yesterday in the stream, but I didn't really talk enough about it. I don't feel like. But the AI arena was amazing last season. It was it was very enjoyable. It made it a lot harder for the big blindsides to happen in the early stages of the season, and because the big threat could be taken off the block in the first week. Um, yeah, or not the first week. I don't know what I was trying to say. I was like, my mind's still going crazy. But the winner could, or the target could be taken off the block on the last second before the vote. So it always made things a lot more interesting, I feel like. Anyways, that is back. It is confirmed. It is called the Big Brother. If I can talk today, Big Brother Blockbuster. I think they could have came up with a better name for that. They could have just called it Big Brother Arena, Mystery Arena, something like that. I feel like arena is like the correct word for it. Blockbuster is just like what? It doesn't really make sense to me. Like I don't know. We also have some pictures of the cast in the house, reacting to the 17th house guest. Let me see if I can pull those up real quick. Um, let's see here. So I don't actually have an official list, to be honest. I have like kind of where I think they're going to be, like jury or pre-jury. We'll go over that. Um, I'm going to try and find this post. It was just a couple pictures, but it was kind of cool to see, like, I don't know. It made it feel more real, I guess, seeing the house guest and the house together. Uh, let's see here. I'll be doing my draft tomorrow with a few friends, and I'll try to let y'all know how that goes. Um, sorry. Here's the names I'll put down there until I get the picture pulled up here. I'll note pictures. Um, let's see here. It will be in the draft chat. Just send it there. Here we go. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. Window capture. Sorry, okay, there we go. Here is the thing. So here we can see Adrian, Morgan, and Ava sitting. They're kind of shocked. Um, Adrian, I don't know, that look on his face. So, Big Brother Mystery House Guest is officially in the house. That's right. Whoever the unknown 17th house guest is for Big Brother 27, he, she, they have already taken up residence. How do we know this, you may ask? Because we have exclusive photos of the other cast members reacting to the aforementioned mystery guest. But you deduce that already because you already saw our first reaction shot at the top of the article. Okay. Clearly, the slack-jawed Ava is stealing the photo shoot. Clearly, the slack-jawed Ava is stealing the photo show in her hippie hat with that look of a total befuddlement across her face. However, don't sleep on Morgan's aggressive arm gesture as she attempts to get a handle on the situation. But poor Zach. The guy was so shocked he leapt out of the chair next to them and Adrian and got cropped out of the photo. Bummer for him, or perhaps it was a super savvy move by the reality rookie in hopes of getting even more prominent standing shot. And he did. Take a look below. Okay, so we have a picture here. We have Zach and Vince. Vince is also shocked. Then it looks like Morgan there. And maybe that's Lauren's arm? I can't tell. Maybe it's Kelly. Well played, Zach. It looks like the marketing manager is having a bro down with his boy Vince over that surprising development. Also, I do think these two are going to have an alliance together. I just have a feeling they are. And this picture just confirmed it to me. It feels like this is probably just a few minutes after the house gets moved in, so probably not actually, but I feel like since they're sitting together, maybe. I don't know. Meanwhile, Vince is totally swiping Morgan's hype by extending his arms to box out the other players in a sure prominent positioning, lest anyone else is attempting to steal his camera line. Meanwhile, let's check on how Ashley is feeling about the new mystery arrival. She is shocked. Also, it looks like she's in a red dress. I really like that dress on her. She looks nice. Well, major Ava vibes with that stunned mouth open on the floor action. Minus the stellar headgear, of course. Obviously, the contestants have been rattled to their core by the appearance of the house guest number 17. But who, pray tell, is it? Who, pray tell, is it? What? Well, we'll have an official clue from the show below to the mystery house guest identity. Now you have it too. Behold. Reception. I don't know. 3, 7, 10. I don't know. What does it all mean? Should I be counting keys? Paying attention to which keys are facing which direction? Unscrambling the word reception to come up with a name? All that seems like way too much for me. Although Julie Chen did offer Entertainment Weekly a hint when we asked her about the Mr. House guest. Whenever I was told about this person, I had to expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Chen Moonves told EW. I never expected that person, and I was very excited. In my opinion, getting a person is epic, and the person is very polarizing. So, a lot of people are thinking this is Rachel Riley. that's going to be the secret house guest. And to be completely honest, I am not sure to be. I don't know why I keep saying to be honest, but Rachel doesn't seem that shocking to me. Like, she wanted to be on Big Brother All Stars so bad, even though she was pregnant, she wasn't able to go on. So she would come on in a heartbeat. I don't know why Julie Chen would be shocked at that, to be honest. Maybe it's not Joel or Rachel. Maybe it's someone completely different. I could see him bringing in someone like Dylan Efron, just someone like him, someone from, or actually no, Dylan Efron's not very polarizing, but I feel like maybe Boston Rob. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll probably see it tomorrow. Anyways, let's get into my predictions for the cast. Um, let's see. I'm gonna pull up the cast if I can find like a good picture for him. I wish Mike Bloom did the same thing he did last year with like the scrolling, because I don't think I can scroll here, sadly. I don't like. Oh no. Let's see. Cast revealed. I just want pictures. I feel like the pictures aren't there. Like, let's see. Maybe Sharon Tharp's pictures will be better. I don't know. Looks like I am going to have to scroll either way I go, so we'll just go with Sharon Tharp here. Oops, don't mean to turn that off. Or didn't mean. Okay. The first person we have to talk about is Adrian. I'm going in alphabetical order because that's the way it's on the thing. So Adrian, he's clearly a huge super fan of the show. He practices wall comp every Wednesday. So happy wall comp Wednesday, Adrian. But I don't think he is going to make it far. I think he's going to burn out really quickly. I'm hoping that he actually doesn't fade out so quickly, or fizzle out so quickly. Because I think he would be kind of fun to watch. But I'm not sure. I just don't see him going far. So I definitely think he's going to be pre-jury. Next we have Amy Bingham. Not sure about Amy either. Also, I just wanted to say this cast picture is like horrible. I feel like it makes her look like fake, really fake. But if you look at her in like videos and the interviews and stuff, she doesn't look that fake. She looks like a real person. So I just feel like they did her really dirty with this picture. Let's see. Amy, actually, I don't know how far she's gonna go. Um, I think she'll probably get out in the jury or pre-jury. She just doesn't give me the type of person that would make it far. She wants to create a big girls' alliance, get out of the guys, but I feel like that's going to somehow slip through, and the guys are going to hear about it, and the guys will target her. So I just don't feel like that's going to work out for her. Next, we have Ashley. Ashley, I feel like will make it to the jury at least. I really like Ashley. I feel like all of her questions she answered really well, and I feel like she's going to make it really far. If she does make it to the end, I feel like she has everything she'll probably need to win. I feel like she's going to be good at competitions. She's definitely going to be good at social and strategy. She's going to be really well spoken, I feel like, since she's an attorney. Um, I just feel like Ashley will have a really good chance to win the show. I will not reveal my winner pick right now, or while I'm doing this. After I get through all 16 people, I'll come back and reveal my winner pick. Next, we have Ava. Ava, I really like Ava. I love her personality. I think she's going to be one of the best characters of the season. And I do think she is, like, a pretty good fan of the show, but she's definitely not a super fan. She compares herself to Rockstar from Big Brother 20. And I feel like she'll have a similar run as Rockstar. Make it at least to the jury phase. I don't know how good she's going to be at competitions, but she's definitely going to have a good social game, I feel like. And she's going to know how to, like, read people. See how they're actually feeling. If they, I don't know, if they're lying to her or not. I feel like she's going to be able to see that pretty well. And I just hope she goes far because she is one of the most entertaining so far in their interviews. But interviews don't always mean the same thing. It could be that she's just trying to live up, or not live up, but like liven up for the interviews. She's gonna try and put on a face for the interview, but I don't think she is because I've seen some of like pictures and videos of her, and she has the same type of vibe here as in her interviews. So I definitely think she's going to go far. Not sure if she has what it takes to win, but I think she will at least make it to the jury. Next, we have Captain Will. Will is one of my favorites, but I don't know how far he's going to make it. I could see him having a similar type run to a Terrence from Big Brother 24. Don't know how many competitions he'll win, but he'll definitely have a good social game, I feel like. He'll surround himself with people. I don't have much to say about Will. He could either have like a um, Terrence type run, like I said, or get out early because he's put up on the block as a pawn, and then the main target wins the veto, takes himself down, him or herself down. Sorry. And then he'll be like the secondary target, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. I think he'll at least make it to the jury, but I'm not sure. Then we have Zay. I don't think Zay is going to make it too far unless he wins a bunch of competitions, but he doesn't seem to know the game very well at all. And I think he's just going to be pretty clueless throughout the season. He just gives weird vibes to me. He'll likely be out pre-jury unless he's a comp beast, and then he'll make it to the jury and then get voted out then because he's a big threat. And that's when the arena will stop, or blockbuster, whatever. I'm going to keep calling it arena because that's what it feels like to me. Even though it is called the blockbuster, it's just blockbuster seems like such a weird name for it, I feel like. But yeah, I think he'll likely be pre-jury, but we'll see. Jimmy. Jimmy is one of the best characters of the season so far. He wants to play the evil character, the villain of the season. That's his whole vibe. I really like Jimmy. His personality, I already talked about his personality, I think, but he's just a really likable person. I'm not sure how well he'll do in competitions and strategy, but I hope he does well. I do think he'll at least make it to the jury. Maybe like make it to the jury, but get voted out like right after the jury starts. I think he'll just be someone that's easy to pull along, kind of like a chemo, um, someone like that. Someone that's not going to win, but will get taken far. Next, we have Catherine. So pretty much everything I've seen from Catherine reminds me of Leah from last season. Um, there's a few times in her interview that she said one thing, but then later on she'll say something that completely contradicts that. So don't know how she's actually going to be. We'll have to see tomorrow, I guess. But I think she'll make it to the jury, similar to Leah, and then get voted out in the early jury. Then we have Keanu. Keanu, I think, has it all. He really good at competitions. I think he's a personal trainer. He's probably good at strategy because he is a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon master. So he has to have a lot of strategy for that. And he also seems like a really genuine guy, someone that's fun to work with, or talk to, hang out with. He just seems like he has everything he needs to win. He might completely change because I don't know, but looking back at last season, he could end up similar to Cam. Like everyone thought Cam was going to win preseason. They all liked him a lot. So maybe Keanu will be a better version of Cam. We'll have to see. Next, we have Kelly. Kelly, I have mixed vibes on. I know yesterday I was talking really highly on her, but after like rereading her interview, she seems, I don't know, I get mixed vibes from her. She could end up having a similar run to Lisa like last season, or just being dragged on to the jury. I don't think she'll win too many competitions, but I don't know. I I'm gonna say pre-jury for her. Next we have what's her name? Lauren. We have Lauren. I don't know how I feel about Lauren. Why is there so many ads on here? It's kind of annoying. Sorry about that. Um, she seems to be a really big super fan of the show, but she is the youngest person, so I don't know how she's gonna mesh with some of the contestants like Amy, like Jimmy, uh, Mickey, um, Will. I just don't know, like if she's gonna mesh with them, good or not. Um, we'll have to see. Maybe she'll surprise us. A lot of people think that she might win the season, but I'm just not getting that vibe from her right now. I don't even really see her making the jury, to be honest. I feel like she'll just be someone that gets voted out, like in the mid jury, or not mid jury, mid pre jury, maybe similar to not Ainsley, whatever her name, Miko. I don't know why I said Ainsley, but Miko. There's also someone else on the cast I was thinking about Miko for, but I can't remember now. Anyways, let's get back to it. We have Mickey. I was just talking about Mickey a little bit. Mickey, I have mixed vibes on as well. I kind of, she wants to stay under the radar, so I think she'll make it to the jury, but then she's going to try and come out and make bigger moves. I don't know if she'll be able to do that. For some reason, I get T-Core vibes from her, because if I remember right, T-Core was trying to make big moves in the jury, or she was talking about making big moves, but she never did. Um, so I feel like Mickey could be similar to her, but we'll have to see. I do think she's going to be fun to watch on the feeds, though. And I do think she's a lock for the jury. We'll have to see, though. Lauren, or not Lauren, Morgan. Morgan, I was really impressed with her interview, to be honest. I think she'll be really good at strategy. She is a gamer, and a lot of the games require a lot of strategy, so I think that'll work out in favor for her. She also seems like she's pretty social. She has a Twitch account. She has a YouTube channel. Um, has a great personality. She could definitely make it far. She could probably win the game, depending on how many comps she wins and how well she ends her game at the end. I'm excited to see her throughout the season. I definitely think she's one to watch. Next, we have Riley. Um, don't have much to say about Riley. He didn't really impress me at all in his interview. He kind of just seemed like um, he wants to make friends with everyone, and like I don't think he knows how to play Big Brother, right? I feel like he's gonna get dragged to jury. Maybe he might get like first boot. He kind of gives me Travis vibes from Big Brother 23 a little bit from his pictures and just the way he acts. I don't know. So I could definitely see him being the first boot. I could also see him making it the jury, just depending on how well he does in competitions. Because I think he'll be put up on the first week, but then win the battle back or whatever it's called, blockbuster arena. So that I don't have much to say about him. Vinny. Vinny really surprised me in his interview. I really liked him and his what he calls the Wawa strategy, which is the wing it and then adapt, wing it and then adapt. So I think he's going to try and make some big moves, and if those work out for him, he could definitely win the season. I feel like, or not win the season, but make it far. I don't think he'll win. I could see him making it to like third place, fourth place. I don't know, but I think he'll definitely make it far. Um, he'll be fun to watch too. I think he's gonna be fun in the diary room. We'll see tomorrow though. Anyways, that is Vince. Next we have Zach. Zach is another person I can see making jury. At least, he seems very social. He's definitely athletic. He was a minor league baseball player for a while. Um, he, so he's definitely athletic. Don't know how he's going to do strategy wise, but if he can do good in the competitions, he can make it pretty far. I feel like he could have a similar run to like Mech Lots, Big Brother 23 or 4, 5. But um, yeah, he could make it to the second place. I feel like if he wins enough and has enough good connections, we'll have to see though. And that is the last person. So now it's time to reveal my winner pick. My winner pick for Big Brother 25, or I don't know why I said 25. My winner pick for Big Brother 27 is Keanu. I just feel like Keanu has literally everything he needs. He's going to be great at competitions. He's going to definitely be good at strategy, I feel like. And he has good social. He's going to be good at social stuff, too. He just feels like he has everything he needs to win. Keanu is my winner pick. He's also one of my favorites from the interviews. I think he's going to be fun to watch. So I'm excited to see him this season, and hopefully he doesn't let me down. Last season, my winner pick was Quinn. He was definitely my favorite throughout the season when he was on. It was really sad when he was eliminated, but I definitely think Keanu will make it farther than Quinn. I could definitely see him making it to the finale. Um, a few other honorable mentions. I know I was talking about him earlier. I have Ashley and who else? Morgan. I really like Morgan too. She surprised me. But yeah, Keanu is definitely my winner pick, and I'm standing by that. Maybe I'll get lucky like I did in Big Brother 25 because I winner picked Jag. I got a little worried when he got evicted there, but then he got brought back. So yeah, I've also winner picked a few Survivor winners. I've picked Gabler and Jam Jam. Got lucky with them, I feel like, but yeah, I hope Keanu doesn't let me down. He is my winner pick for the season. I know I keep saying that. But anyways, I will be covering the season here a little bit. I'll be covering it over on Facebook and Instagram as well, and TikTok. I still need to make a TikTok video. I haven't made a video about the cast yet. That'll hopefully come out tomorrow. Anyways, we're less than 24 hours away from the premiere. I'm so excited for this. Hope y'all are too. Let me see. I'm gonna pull something else up here if I can. Let's see here. Preseason polls. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the poll results real quick that I did on Instagram. I did polls starting yesterday and they ended today at 8 p.m. Let me see. It's not wanting to load for some reason. Hello? Oh no. Might not want to load. Here we go. Okay. Here's the poll results for Big Brother 27 preseason. I did these over on Instagram, so if you want to take part in the polls coming up, go follow the Instagram. It is Front Porch RealiTea. Reality is spelled the normal way. Anyways, the results. Ashley is by far the most rooted for by everyone. She, if I remember correctly, had 90% rooting for her. Actually, I can pull the results up on my phone. The, full results. Let's see. Ashley, yeah, she had 90% rooting for her, then 10% neutral. Vince, he's also he came in second on the preseason poll results, which kind of shocked me. I didn't think that many people liked Vince. But he had 80% rooting for him, 10% neutral, and 10% not a fan. So, yeah, that's Vince. We have Ava. I'm glad that she's higher in the results too. I feel like she's going to be a favorite throughout the season for many people. She's going to provide a lot of entertainment, I feel like. Ava had 70% rooting for her and 10% neutral. And also Keanu had the same results. I'm glad to see him high too, because he's my winner pick, and I'm glad other people are seeing that in him too, a little bit. Then Mickey. Mickey had 70% rooting for her. Then she had 20% neutral and 10% not a fan. I kind of expected the not a fan rate to be a little bit higher, to be honest, because I've seen a lot of hate for her for some reason. Then we had Will. He had the same results as Ava and Keanu. I have him higher because I voted him higher because he was one of my favorites, and I always like to root for the older people. I just don't know how he's gonna do in the competition, but I just root for the older people usually. Then we had Kelly. She kind of surprised. It kind of surprises me that she's so high. I think Kelly had, let me see, uh, lost the results here. Kelly had 50% rating for her, um, and she has 40% neutral and 10% not a fan, so that kind of shocked me that she's so high. Hopefully she surprises me and is actually really good, but I'm not sure about her. Then Morgan is shockingly low in my opinion. She has 50% rooting for her and 50% neutral. I thought she was going to be like a fan favorite, so I'm shocked to see her this low. Um, Next, Zach has the same results. That makes sense to me, 50-50. Seen a lot of love for him and a lot of hate. So, or not hate, but like people not particularly high on him. Amy, we have looks like 40% neutral, 40% um, let me see. Yeah, 40% neutral, 50% or no, 40% rooting for her, 50% neutral, and 10% not a fan. So she's also higher than I thought she'd be. And Catherine, seen a lot of people like Catherine, so I'm surprised she's so low. She has 40% rating for her, 30% neutral, and 30% not a fan. Then here's another shocking one, Jimmy. I thought a lot more people would like Jimmy, but he is pretty low. Only 30% rating for him, 40% neutral, and 30% not a fan. So it'll be interesting to see how this will change after he is in the house. We get to see him. Maybe he'll come up. Maybe he'll go down even further. Probably not. I don't know. Then we have Riley. Riley has shockingly high results, in my opinion. 30% rating for him. I did not expect that. Because all I've seen for him is hate. But he does have 60% not a fan and 10% neutral. Adrian, a lot of people are feeling the same about him. He has 20% rating for him, 50% neutral. I'm pretty neutral on him. And 30% not a fan, which kind of makes sense because his interviews were like very like fast. He was talking very fast and repeating himself a lot. But then we have Zay. His interview was also really fast, but like fast paced. But I feel like Zay had less good answers than Adrian. Zay just doesn't seem like a fan at all, doesn't know the show. So it makes sense that he's pretty low in my opinion. Yeah. Anyways, that is the poll results. This stream is a lot shorter than the last few have been, but yeah. I'm probably going to get off soon and get to bed so I can start tomorrow, work, and get home ready for Big Brother. I'm so excited for the premiere. Hope y'all are too. I'll be posting my last picture on Instagram for the countdown. Actually, I'll have one tomorrow too, and that says today. But yeah. Hope y'all have an amazing night. I will see everyone hopefully Friday. I'll do a stream. I'm not sure. I'm not going to promise that. Because last time I promised to stream, I completely like gave up. So, yeah. Alright, I will see everyone tomorrow. Bye everyone. Or not tomorrow, Friday. Have a happy premiere day, and I'll